Let's do a quick rundown on changing a student's password. Now you can, if a student loses their password, forgets it, or if it gets corrupt or whatever reason, you can always call the help desk and the help desk can reset that password and then it'll cue the student to change it. Or you can do it as a teacher here on Hapara. So these are all my classes. Let me bring up my test class, which has one student in it, which is a name that you might remember from your past, Bart Simpson. So it's not a real student, so I don't have to worry about privacy issues. And in here you have all the choices up for our usual things up top, but go to class info. This will bring up a list of all the teachers and the students within the class. And once you choose the student, this reset password will come up. And it'll auto-generate a secure password that you could use if you want. But it's easiest to just go through, and at this point you could either change the password to whatever the student wants the password to be. And if you do that, make sure to unclick this, because then that will just reset the password to whatever you put it in. Is the next time the student logs on, it's ready to go. Now, you can actually just do a generic password, like sometimes we might use spring 2024 or something like that. And then if you cue this, then the student will use that next time they log in, use that spring 2024 to log in, and it will automatically queue them up to change their password to whatever they want, so that the way they can keep that private. This may cause some issues here and there, because when you notice that they get onto their Chromebook, it will need them to have their old password to get in, and they may have to log on and log off and log back on a couple of times, because what that's doing is isolating any local saved data on the Chromebook. So there's a chance that they could lose any locally saved data, and that could be screenshots or camera pictures or things of that nature. Most things are saved to the Google Drive, so it's really not going to typically make that big of a deal, because most students are not saving too much data or items on their hard drive, which is locally saved just to that Chromebook. Most things are going to the Chromebook or to Drive through the Chromebook. So that's how you can quickly change their password without having to call the help desk.